Bangalore, Karnataka. I'm here with my boy Jermaine from Frenzy Flow. Jermaine, I know you need no introduction, at least to me, but tell us a little bit about yourself and your Web3 journey.
Yeah, I'll keep it short. For those that don't know me, my name is Jermaine Anagwam. I'm the founder at Frenzy Flow, but also founder at Venture Studios, VentureMind, Neuromind. We're an AI studio portfolio group where we push out some of the best projects in Web3. And it's been a long journey getting to this point right now, but I've been in the industry since 2016. uh, with front end developer for Bitcoin Private, did some stuff with Juicebox Protocol back in 2019, 2020, started VentureMind in 2023, and kind of evolved into what this is now, pushing out some really crazy projects and hoping that the Web3 community really resonates with it, building the community around it, and showing that advanced AI and tech can be fully integrated into crypto and Web3. So yeah, super happy to be here. Always pleasure to talk with you, Tony.
You too. Tell us a little bit more about the problem you guys are attacking at Frenzy Flow.
Yeah, so with Frenzy Flow, it's basically taking long form content and turning it into different clips, right? As you know, clipping has become
Yeah.
very popular with a lot of the streamers that do these, 4, 6, 12-hour streams. They have some really dedicated followers, but a lot of consumers like ourselves really consume content in short spans. So 15, 30, 60-second clips. What we aim to solve is this decentralization of storage and having that ability to make clipping cheaper for everyone, right? So a lot of the big guys in clipping, Opus Clips, StreamYard, and a few others, they, the prices are a bit high, but also you don't really own your content that you're clipping with them.
All Web 2.
Um, yeah, and they're all Web 2 as well. And so what happens is after a certain amount of time, even if you're not on the paid tier, they delete that content, or make you download it immediately. With us and Frenzy, that content is always yours, right? So we keep it very simple when it comes to how your content is created, but also how it's stored as well.
Okay, excellent. Tell us a little bit more about what makes Frenzy Flow unique and different from those other solutions that are out there.
Yeah, so a couple of things. So we're token based, of course, right? And I don't know if there's a lot of Web3 clipping projects out there, right? I don't know if we're the
Yeah,
first one. Maybe I'll have to check on
unique
that.
for sure.
But yeah, it's very unique. So we're token based. So a lot of times when it comes to clipping sites, all you're doing there is truly just using their software, right? And creating the content. But a couple of different things about us is you can upload your content, right? Or you can pick any URL, grab a share URL, and you'll drop it into our downloads, and you can download the content from over 1,800 different sites. We're talking TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X, LinkedIn, Reddit, you name it. And we can grab that content and then you can make it your own. You can clip it. It'll turn it into these different 30-second clips. And then it gives this virality score. And then it's basically you own it, right? So it's not just uploading your own content, but if it's content that you like, right? And just be careful, with the content that you're getting. But you can pretty much clip anything, right?
Yeah.
Second thing is on the token side, uh, we like to reward content creators. So if you're clipping with us and using our software to clip, and that clip goes viral, then we pay you out in Frenzy tokens. So those are some really cool and unique ways that we're different than, let's say, just Web2 based software clipping.
Absolutely, that's fresh. Why don't you go ahead and share your screen? We'd love to dive in. I know it's a super chill platform, and you
Yeah,
always get fire logos as well.
yeah, yeah. Let's jump into it. Let me share my screen real quick. Here we
Sure.
go.
And I understand you have a special thing you want to show us based on the last stream that we did. Um,
Yeah, all right, let me get off of that one. And there we go. Okay, cool. Here we go. Share screen. Boom, boom. Yeah, so let's go back. So this is the site, right? got a little whistling diesel here, some different videos that we've clipped and then kind of, put up on here and things like that. This is some coming soon type of stuff where, live AI avatars using 2.2. I think we need to upgrade that to 2.5 since they just released that now. But basically gives you ability. If I wanted to become Tony, I could become Tony on live stream right now. You know what I mean? When it comes to these AI
you don't want to go there. No.
So Tony, be careful because someone can take a snapshot of you, upload it to the avatar, and then boom, they turn it to Tony, right? So you got
I have some fire content ideas though, how we could use this.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Listen, we like to build this stuff so people can use it in a great way, not a malicious way, right? And create funny stuff with it, content that's gonna generate you revenue wherever you're putting your content. So you can do some really cool stuff with it with the AI avatar. This is just going over some different stuff that we have throughout, face tracking, animated captions, different ways to go viral. Got the full autopilot mode where you can target different X accounts and kind of snag their content if you want to do that. And then some pricing stuff, right? So let's jump into it. I'm going to jump in here into the dashboard. And so here's the video dashboard. So all you can do is either you can upload your own videos or you can drop a URL. Now listen, check this out. We did from the first live stream we did about Frenzy. All I did was added the X URL and it snagged the video, right? So if we want to watch it, oh crap. Let's see. Uh-oh. We'll watch it later. But anyways, we snagged that video.
I jinxed it.
Yeah, we snagged that video and it immediately we got it here and then we immediately start clipping it, right?
But and also, you said you snagged that directly from X as well. You didn't even have
directly from X, right? Because remember, our live streams are going out on X, right? And so they're not, this isn't downloaded content or anything like that. So as soon as the live stream was over, we took that URL, we put it inside here, and then we grabbed that video. So it was really that cool. But one thing I didn't show last time that I was really excited about was our AI voice, right? And it's loading our different voices. And this is where you can clone your own voice as we were talking about it, right? And then even transferring your voice and then add those voiceovers to the different clips. You can kind of test them out here.
The thing always happens that you really believe in, and the belief in a thing makes it happen.
So they have different accents from British.
Let's go.
Yeah, Cuban, Nigerian, Egyptian, Filipino, Nigerian, American, so. What this does is if you're a content creator, right? And we have this via 11's Labs because we won their grant last year. And you're using AI voiceovers and you want that authentic voice, or you even want your own voice where you can clone it and so on and so forth, then this is the kind of studio where you do, right? So as you're testing these, you can pick them out from here, whichever ones you like, James, hi, my name is Tony, you know what I mean? Whatever you want, right? And it generates it.
Hi, my name is Tony.
Right. And so whether you're typing in a different language or whatever the case may be, so as soon as you do that, you can download it and it's yours, right? And you use it wherever you want to. You can use it on our platform with the clips, or you can take it somewhere else and use it, right? But what this does is this gives you the ability to clone your voice or use some of the pre-made voices that we pulled from 11's Labs that are professional and layer it over anything, right? And so I don't know if you have to go to different platforms in order to do this, but we wanted to kind of bring these studio type of vibes when it comes to the project as well. Not just clipping, not just AI studio, avatar studios, but some voice cloning, messing around with stuff like that. We might even throw a music studio in there where you can grab any track you want and play around with it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, just truly enabling endless possibilities for creators. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah, it should all be in one platform, right? We jump around to so many different software and different subscription services and stuff like that. I mean, listen, $15, and also if you use a Frenzy token, it's 15% off if you pay in a Frenzy token, and you get all of this, right? because it's becoming cheaper and cheaper to create when it comes to AI. The pricing of it just goes down and down and down. And so we want to be at the forefront of that and offer that, especially to the Web3 community.
Gotcha. Very cool. Yeah, show us a little bit more to keep diving in.
Yeah, absolutely. So this one is another one with voice transformation. So if you, let's say you have your favorite song, and you know whatever it is, you would upload your song here, and then you would choose your voice. And if you cloned your voice, you would choose your voice, and then now it's you singing on the song.
Wow.
Right.
Crazy.
I would be careful of the copyright stuff, you know, depending on what it is. If it's like some original material from somebody else, I mean, the people, listen, people do whatever they want to these days, but we're just kind of giving you the tools to do so. And so that's why we're jumping into that. But also,
yeah, definitely. What I love about Frenzy too is it's just so jam-packed with value, you know, and it enables you to get so creative. Like you can really, really, you know, be super organic and fresh and just come with, you know, really unique videos. So yeah, tell us this.
So jumping into Frenzy, right? People say, well, why the token? You know, and we love every project that we put out. We're very particular on how we do utility, right? Bringing value to token holders and people who want to participate in launches and stuff like that, like token holders get, right? And so I told you all about the if the clip goes viral, right? So it doesn't matter, and you don't have to post a clip on X. You can post it on any platform, TikTok, wherever. Like you might be specialized in a certain platform. If that clip goes viral and you're on our lowest paid service with Frenzy, then we're paying out in Frenzy tokens. And the cool thing about it is we're on Discord and we're reaching out to the community to give us what they think KPIs should be for a viral clip, because everyone has different opinions on what's viral. And maybe they have different tiers to it of the payouts of the Frenzy token. So what that does is that creates incentive for those that want to create content with Frenzy, but it goes viral and we reward it because we want to drive traffic more back towards our platform so people can sign up and use the platform. And it just helps us generate revenue as a company, right? Subscription discount. So even though, you know, it might be $15, we take 15% off of that if you use the Frenzy token. So now the barrier to entry is even less, you know, for you to create content and try to go viral and win some Frenzy tokens. So we wanted to look out for the content creators on that side. Private club access. So I mentioned earlier the AI Avatar Studio, Live Studio. That's a heavy lift. So we're still building that out. So it's a coming soon, which you have something to look forward to. We're not like rolling out of the gate with every single thing, right? So it gives us a chance to upgrade the platform and whatnot. But private club access, token holders get first dibs on that, right? And so once that releases, you'll verify that you're a token holder, and then you'll get full access to that AI Avatar Studio and start creating some great content before everyone else does. That's just basically using Stripe just to use the platform, right? Which is fine. Last but not least, the sponsored campaigns. When we rolled out the socials for Frenzy, a lot of people in the DMs, but it was a couple of companies and sponsors that part of that whole UGC community where they have these content creators that create content for the brands and so on and so forth. And we came up with an idea saying, hey, listen, if you want your brand promoted, you know, which they were asking how many content creators we actually had on the platform, that's fine. But we wanted to fix two problems. The first problem is a lot of UGC creators don't get paid from these brands. They create the content and something happens, right? And they don't get paid out. But another thing is we wanted to make sure that if the sponsors are coming to us, that they'll buy Frenzy from the market, put it in a pool, set their KPIs, and then our content creators would decide which pool they want to participate in, which brand they want to promote, and then start clipping and generating content like that. Once that KPI is hit, those tokens are automatically via smart contracts sent to those content creators. So we kind of kill two birds with one stone. That way there's no one saying, hey, this KPI wasn't hit, or saying, hey, I didn't get my Frenzy tokens and I promoted this brand. So so it's a win-win for both, but both are protected, you know, when it comes to the sponsor campaigns.
Yeah, it's absolute fire.
So, but yeah, man, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, brother. You know, we showed a lot last time, and
sure.
You know, we're getting
and for those who didn't see last time too, do you mind just you know, quickly going over some of the key features there? Because I know it's robust. You know, you guys have a lot baked into this and a ton of value for creators.
Absolutely. Jump on skin. So features, right? We have something called smart clipping, where you can actually have the AI clip for you. Of course, you have the AI voiceovers, we have face tracking, we have some VFX stuff, and a lot of this is done via Runway and Kling AI. We basically try to embed as many AI models inside of the clipping as possible, especially with the editing, because a lot of that was done via like Adobe, like Photoshop and Lightroom and all this stuff like that. So we're making it to where it's kind of all in one when it comes to how you want to edit your clips and so on and so forth, add different logos and things like that. So it's fully packed. It's fully, you know, like this is one of those things where we really took our time in building it out.
Okay, excellent. So tell us a little bit more about the product roadmap.
Yeah, so when it comes to the roadmap, you know, we're launching today, and that's a big deal, right? But also the additional features that we want to do, and we were playing around with it, you know, even after the first showcase that we did on earlier this week, is manual editing is cool, right? Like, and adding the different things that you want. But a lot vibe coding is becoming a really it's huge, right? You know, and we love vibe coding, and it's getting to a point where, you know, we have something called a video AI that we're going to be releasing, an AI agent basically, and all you're going to be doing is prompting, right? You're going to be prompting it to do what you want it to do. The heavy lift when it comes to that is making sure that you have the right models that are embedded inside the agent, that once you do prompt it, it understands the prompt, and it can decipher the video and generate it frame by frame, and, you know, watch the video and see what it is. And I think that's the next big wave when it comes to Frenzy, and where we're pushing that, and that's coming in Q1, right? And just adding a little bit more utility overall, because, you know, Frenzy isn't just a one-off when it comes to us and VentureMind and Venture Studios. You know, there's so many other projects that can benefit from what Frenzy is doing, right? Every project needs clipping and content, short form content. And so what Frenzy becomes is, it becomes that platform that and even if you know, you're outside of the Venture Studios and all the founders that are coming through Siren AI and launching their projects through Siren, and they're looking for they have raw footage of content, or they want to take some content, or any of the live streams that they do with you guys, you can drop it in and immediately clip it, and just and it creates, you know, 10 to 15 clips, and just repost every single day, and you have new forms of content. And it drives that X algorithm, or wherever you're posting the content. And so Frenzy becomes that platform where it just becomes super easy to clip content and provide it for your project, right? And that's kind of how we see it on the roadmap of all these projects that are coming out. We're pushing, we're creating graphics, we're creating videos, and it's a heavy lift. And this is just another tool that we're going to use to really, you know, it supports Frenzy, but it also supports all the projects and everything else that we do, because it brings just more eyes to to everything that we're doing. And so I think it's a powerful platform, even as we advance in it more, because we can do crazier things with AI that's going to bring more eyes to any project that uses it. And I just think it's beneficial overall.
Absolutely. So we're headed into the token launch.
Yep.
What else should people know about Frenzy?
So I think, you know, when it comes to participating in the token launch and, you know, deciding if you're participating, if you're going to hold a token, and whatever the case may be, just know that it has this brand utility. And if you're a content creator, and even if you're not a content creator, right, using the Frenzy token in order to utilize the platform, like even when our AI avatar studio comes out, that means you never have to get on camera. So if you're camera shy, you're not a content creator, you ever thought about making content, spin up an AI avatar. It can look like Batman or a clown or a pig, whatever you want it to look like. And you can create content in streams and put that out and build any brand that you want, right? And so that's a great unique feature for token holders and actually using the token. You know, listen, you're gonna have people that's gonna trade it, and they love trading. That's all they do. And you're gonna have people that are loving the platform, but they're not token guys. They're gonna use Stripe. And then you're gonna have those that like a little bit of both. They like the speculation of it, but they also like the great utility that can provide. And man, let me really look into this and let me generate some content, see what these guys really are about, right? But we also want to push it towards all the projects that are coming through Siren AI that want to create content for their project and get it in front of the eyes of everyone, right? Making it unique, making it cheap for them. It's your content. It's stored properly. We don't have access to it. So that's basically the gist of it. What we want everyone to know about Frenzy is this is going to be that platform that we just use over and over and over and over again as we bring out more projects into the space.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Where can we find more information about you and Frenzy Flow?
Okay, so about myself, you can go to J_Anagwam on X if you reach out to me. For Frenzy, it's Frenzy Flow GG. That's on X, but also VentureMind, Venture Studios is just at VentureMind AI on X. Our Discord channel is at VentureMind, so you can check us out there. And of course, you can go to the sirenai.com Frenzy Flow page and check out more information. I think I even have our LinkedIn information about myself and the project on there as well. And yeah, that's about it. We try to be as transparent, as open as possible.
Yeah, appreciate that. Send it higher, my friend. Best of luck.
Absolutely.
And yeah, we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Tony.